The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice, not too far from our setting today, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. And it's Valentine in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Bryant. And it's Howard in at the 5. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Outside, Levine. Satoransky against Rondo. Here's the teardrop. Carter dishes to Valentine. Satoransky looking around. 5 to shoot. Markkanen against Rondo. Markkanen can't get it to go. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. I had a chance to talk with head coach Jim Boylan. And coach mentioned Anthony Davis's mobility as a factor as well. He said anytime you've got a big man who can move as well as Davis, it poses some issues. You've got to come up with a creative approach on D to deal with that combination of size and speed. Coach told me, though, Kevin, as tough as it is to face Davis, it makes his job and the challenge that much more fun. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here is Los Angeles now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Rondo, bounce pass. Levine against Bryant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Markkanen. It's Levine atop the key. Hands it from downtown. Levine's got 5 now.
Boy, Levine is a solid shooter from downtown, guys. The defense has to honor his shot from there.
Rondo finds James. Back to Rondo. Passes it to Bryant. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Carter. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Valentine's shot good.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Rondo kicks to Bryant. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Down low. And Bryant slams it in.
Well, you know, Rondo's a multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you the rock.
Satoransky, the pass to Markkanen. Levine for 3. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
It's stolen by Bryant. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Bryant.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Green, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's White. Last game he had 12. 6 to shoot. Over Bryant. And again, no good by Chicago. Now the Lakers on the break. Porter with the steal. White wide open. He fires. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Inside. Morris trying to free himself up. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can...
Markkanen finds Porter. Knocks it loose. To the inside. Levine got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
You know, he's becoming a more well-rounded scorer, guys. Buckets like this demonstrate Levine's ability to finish from anywhere.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Valentine in at the 3.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Thunder put on a show. He added 27 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. That performance is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. Kevin, we'll see if he can continue to stay hot.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Davis kicks to James. Back to Davis. LeBron James on the wing. Those three-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wasted no time on that one. Levine's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And this is a guy who really flies up the court. Tough to shadow Levine in transition.
And here's Bryant for 3. Howard kicks to Bryant. Porter with a block. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got his second basket.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Porter passes to Valentine. Three-pointer. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's James. Bean with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Bucket is good. Levine's got 11.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Outside, Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Markkanen finds Porter. Back to Markkanen. Tries again. The rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bryant against Porter. Bryant dishes to Davis. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
With the floater, good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Satoransky. LA's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Howard against Markkanen. And here's Bryant for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong. Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
1 second left. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Bryant is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Howard in at the 5, down low. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Markkanen passes to Levine. And the layup falls. Levine's got 13.
Boy, we've gotten used to seeing this from Levine, guys. He's a terrific scorer who I think continues to expand his game.
And they pick up 2. LeBron's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now here's Satoransky. He has 5. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. The shot by Valentine, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Bryant has the open look. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Bulls trail by 13.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Morris is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for LeBron. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. The Bulls have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you.
You know what you get there? Levine strong enough now to take on contact, able to complete the play.
They get the rebound. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Levine. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Bryant. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Dunn up top. White, a good look. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Bryant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Danny Green. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Alex Caruso. Porter's checked in for the Bulls. Dunn kicks to Porter. Carter against McGee. That drive by Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Outside Bryant from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Right side Porter. And that one good. Porter's got 10 points.
Yeah, showing he's not just a catch and shoot guy on the perimeter. Porter attacking.
Down low, here's Caldwell-Pope, and he lays it straight in. And the Lakers lead by 19.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
McGee against Carter. Outside White. 5 on the clock. Connects from three-point range. White's got his third basket of the night.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. LeBron, he's checked in for Waiters. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for Chris Dunn. Lakers leading by 16. Caldwell-Pope outside to the paint, and Morris throws it down.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Pass to Markkanen. He's looking for Porter and finds him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
And it's important that Porter stays aggressive. But when he does this, it helps force the D's hand.
And some final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. The three from Bryant. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. And it's Valentine in at the small forward position.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Clock at 6. Levine double team. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. There's the triple. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Valentine.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime. Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Levine finds Satoransky, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That is his first foul of the game. Dunn, he's checked in for the Bulls. To the middle. Here's Levine. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists now in this one.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Drops in the tray. And that's now 30 points for B.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And Levine throws it down.
Well, it's no secret that Levine has outstanding athleticism and explosiveness. He can throw it down with ease and with the best of them.
Davis, that's for 2. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Lakers lead by 15. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The drive by Bryant. Kicks it out to James. Here's Rondo. Outside Bryant. Goes up with it again. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
3-pointer. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And that's going to do it for the season series between these two teams. It's clear who had the better game plan and better execution, and that's why they'll finish up 2-0 against Chicago.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Davis.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards. And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Caruso. 6 to shoot. The pass to Bryant. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Bryant's got 33.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And Davis sends it back. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow.